What's up, everybody? JD here. Got some new stuff in this week to check out. Let's jump into it. All right, guys, we're just going to really quickly run through some new stuff that came in this week that I'm going to be really excited to check out and wanted to share with you all. So let's go ahead and get into them. Okay, first up, we have another version of the Benji in, and I'm so glad that this one came in with another knife that I wanted to check out because that red shred carbon fiber, I don't know if they added more red to it, but it looks really good compared to the blue one that he sent me to check out. A miniature OTF, very affordable, and this one here coming in with the clip point blade shape, and this thing just fires so hard. It's really impressive for something this small. I would have thought that it would have been, sluggish or not feel as potent as it does popping out, but it's really nice. Just a little 3-finger OTF, something really fun and affordable. You'd be able to open your mail and your Amazon packages with this one with no issues whatsoever. The switch is nice and proud. I'm able to, even with my larger hands, easily actuate this one. So really cool. Glad I'm getting to check this one out as well. Since we're still talking about TACCOM, I really wanted to hit on this one. This is the Zipper. It's an aluminum OTF, very well constructed. He's really proud of the fact that he was able to find an OE that was able to do the milling on the body of this one. Very nice. It's very proud and aggressive as far as how far it stands up off of the body, not necessarily how sharp it is. It's knocked down well, so very comfortable. It's just for traction and aesthetics. But I really like this form factor and the size because it's an actual utility blade. You can go to any hardware store, pick up the appropriate size. I think it's just more of the fuller size utility blade that comes in here. It's really easy to remove. This has the Work Pro blade in it, and he's sending them with a pack of blades so that you can get the, you do have some right out the gate and you can swap them out as you use them. But I really like this a lot. I believe it is a steel. Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is steel internals, and it does have a little bit of weight to it, but I really like the size, for it having a full steel internal clamping system with the steel blade on there. It does fire very nicely. The action on it feels very good, feels very solidly made, has something that I can really grip onto with 3 fingers, and then even if I wanted to, if I needed to push through something a little bit denser, I can move up and just use the steel that retains the actual blade itself. But that's the Zipper. Really cool. Can't wait to spend some time with this and check this out. And I'm so glad he sent me the blue one. That is awesome. All right, we got some CJRBs in this week. We have the Pyrite Bowie here, or Bowie, however you would like to pronounce that. Traditional plunge lock on here, and it does have their new AR-SF2 steel, which is supposed to be very comparable to 154 CM. I've always liked the Pyrite here, and the new blade shape with the new steel is going to be really exciting to check out. So I'm very interested in that one. But outside of that, there's been a ton of Pyrites out there. Just a new blade shape and a new steel to check out, and I do really like the texturing and milling that they did on this micarta. It's really well done. Fit and finish on here is really good too. So that is the Pyrite. And then we also have a new version of the Hector, which I really enjoyed the original, but it had an opening hole and it was a little tight to the body. This one with the thumb studs is much nicer to deploy, very easy to deploy. It takes full advantage of the geometry for that crossbar lock that they absolutely nailed on here. Very snappy to deploy. And again, AR-SF2 blade steel, got a couple of them in, so I'm excited to check those out. But this is a nice, smaller sized EDC, and I really like the micarta on here. This is really well done. Good job on this CJRB Artisan. It's definitely one that you will not regret picking up if you're interested in the Hector. I've done one on the Hector before, but new steel, and again, I have not done it in the micarta. The one that I had, I believe, was G10. And this is the last one from CJRB, not to be confused with the last knife. but this is the Locust. You got a spear point blade shape here with S9DV. You have steel liners with 12 carbon fiber and aluminum bolsters here, titanium, filler tab, and pocket clip with a locking system. So when you hit that button, it's not going to be something that'll close on you. And when you close it, it's not something that you'll be able to accidentally open. So I do like that they're innovating in that regard. I know this has a thumb disc on it, but in this instance, I think it actually works. Hear me out. You get the blade tucked in nice and tight. You got a very clean, gents-esque style profile on here, something that you could easily take out on a date night, or if they had some colors that some of the ladies might like, I think this would really work for them as well. It's not going to be too large or too cumbersome. It's going to be a good size that I think will work for folks with small all the way up to larger hands. Very thin blade stock on here, and I really like the coating on here. It's like a polished coating. I don't know if this is PVD or DLC. I'll have to look that up to find out. But it looks very nice, and I'll do a little bit of cutting with it, but it looks like others have already cut with this, and it is holding up quite well. So I do like to see that. All these that we have seen that are folders have had the bearings in the pivot, very smooth action, just a cool little knife. All right, last but not least will be the only premium one that I have in this week at the time of this recording. There's a few more days left in the week that I may get some before we get to the actual live where I'll show these off live. But this is the 1902, and man, Reich Knife, they just do such a good job, man. They give you a little bit of extra. The details are done extremely well. The fit and finish on here are outstanding. Don't love the detent ball pocket clip. And I did try to carry this one already, and I can't get it in my jeans past this point. So this definitely feels like it's more like a Gent S. Maybe if you're wearing some dress pants or something like that, it will work well, which would make sense because this does feel a little bit more premium, a little bit more upscale. That red behind that shred carbon fiber looks outstanding, and the action on here is really good. Love this blade shape. This blade shape is awesome, guys. Let me clean this up a little bit here. Got some fingerprints and smudges on there, and I just want to show it off a little bit here. M390, love the font on here. The 1902 from Reich Knife, RK 1902. Really, really beautiful blade shape on it. It is a 3-finger knife for me, so again, small, medium hands, or a small gent knife if you just want something in your pocket, again, to open some packages or any kind of cutting need that you may encounter while you're carrying this one. I think it'll cover it for you. When it came in, it was a little tight in the pivot. I did loosen it a little bit, and it's been fine since. I do feel like this needs to be broken in. No play at all. It feels locked up solid. Yeah, and the detent is tuned very well. Where did that Benji go? Let's just compare here. Looks like there's a little bit more red on this shred carbon fiber than there is on the shred carbon fiber on the 1902. But man, they just both look really good. Really, really like that one. But that's everything in this week. I guess we'll go ahead and bring the Benji back out here. The 1902, the TACCOM Benji, which I've already done a review on with my own. So I don't know that I'll do like a full-on review for this one as well, but it did come with that CJRB Locust. This is the zipper from TACCOM. Awesome little utility knife. Love to see that. The Locust, which is what the Benji came in with. And then we have a couple of budget offerings here with the Hector and the new steel from CJRB, and then the Pyrite Bowie, which has the SF2 steel on it as well. Really excited to check those out. But let me know what you think about the ones that have come in this week. I love hearing your comments on these. You guys seem to be more interested in some versus others, but I love to hear what you're interested in checking out. And if you have any of these, what you think about them. I love that feedback because it kind of gives me some ideas of where to zone in on when I'm doing my reviews. All right, affiliate links are down in the description, so if you're interested in anything that you see here on the table, it should have an affiliate link down in the description. That'll help the channel when you use them. That is totally up to you. If you enjoyed the video, a like would be appreciated. If you're not subscribed, definitely consider subscribing. Don't forget to hit that notification bell so you're alerted whenever new content drops. rocks. Special shout out and thanks to my channel members. I'm out of here, guys. I hope all of you have a fantastic week. I'll catch you on the next one. Peace.